Sketchy. Hi, it's Josh. Welcome back. And today we're drawing the cast of an obscure 1989 sitcom, a vehicle for a comedian named Jerry Seinfeld. So a little something different with these portraits today. These are really, I'm going for straight up caricature. And I have to say that maybe this is obvious, maybe it's not, but I don't know what people's assumptions are. But drawing a straightforward, stylized portrait or sketch based on the likeness of a person is very challenging. Capturing a likeness is difficult, but caricature is far more difficult. And I guess maybe the differences there need to be defined or quantified. But essentially, with a caricature, I'm creating a cartoon drawing, pure stylized silliness. That's going to capture the spirit and likeness of a subject, as opposed to just a portrait, which is trying to capture their visage, as it appears in photo reference or real life. I think that was all obvious. Maybe I didn't need to say any of that. And this is my attempt to caricature the main four, the four main characters of Seinfeld. And Jerry. I started with Jerry. And I thought this would be difficult, and it was. He's got a very, he's got some features to latch onto, but he's got kind of a bland, Caucasian man face. And he's kind of got like a big mouth, so that's kind of something to focus in on. But it took me a long time. These are rough. This is going to be, you're going to see me scratching away. I am pleased with the final four and the group picture. It's just, I could do better. Oh, everything. I've never posted anything where I'm like, I could not do better. No, I could do better. I changed his eyes there because I realized that I drew the other three characters looking straight on, and he wasn't. But I actually think the likeness was better when his eyes were not looking weirdly at the viewer. So now it's Elaine. Elaine was perhaps the hardest. No, I think George is the hardest. I'll explain why when we get there. But Julia Louis-Dreyfus has a very unique face. And my first thought was I could get this big, wide open mouth, this look of surprise, or this laugh, or her laugh. But boy, it did not go well. I can't believe I'm sharing this. This is real bad. So then I just went back to the drawing board, and I thought, okay, maybe a more straightforward. And I still didn't get. You'll see the moment when I think I got there. Already it's a little better. It's the shape of the face. It's the mouth. Should it be smaller? Should it be bigger? I overdid it here on the. But we are going for caricature. This is another issue with this one, is that the style seems to change between each subject. Because I'm doing whatever I can to get to a cartoon likeness of this person. Now, I would say the most important thing here with Dreyfus, with Elaine, was that she doesn't have a gap between her front teeth. She has a gap underneath her front teeth. That little dot, that little space underneath her front teeth, I feel like is what finally made me say, okay, this, you can tell who this is supposed to be. Not the best. I'm just trying. I'm real. This is what I really desire to do. I really, really wish I was better at caricatures. And so once in a while I will push myself. Here's George. Now, George is a little squat, bald man. He's got a lot of features to caricature, right? He's short, he's bald, he's got the glasses. But Jason Alexander has a really kind of, the actor, as opposed to the character, has a really kind of soft, delicate face. And capturing his expressions, much trickier than I anticipated. The mouth is just so difficult. And this is like the fourth or fifth attempt. And I'm going to completely scrap this. I decided to put the hands in the pockets at some point, and then I scrapped the head. And I actually, maybe this is the head I kept, but the face is going to change a lot. It's a very trying process, because at this point, if all four of these don't come out, at least to some degree, what is going on here? What am I doing? I'm not going to release the thing. It's not going to become a post. I don't know what that was. Wow. So now here I am taking my previous best and tracing over it, but trying to start anew, trying to stylize the hair. That doesn't work. You'll see me erase those weird horns because that's not what George looks like. And ultimately, you'll see that I found that sinking the head down between the shoulders, kind of making him more frumpy, and then making the hair less. Really, he doesn't have all that much hair. I overdid it with the styling of the hair. And then just drawing the mouth 100 times. See, now here I thought I was done, but I was not done. Starting over again, another take, getting a little closer there with the mouth. I'm not getting paid for any of this. This is just to prove to myself that I can maybe do it. Just so many times. It was just so hard. If I had just done my typical portrait style, it would have been challenging, but I would have knocked it out in a day. Because you've got a photo reference and you just mimic the photo. The idea that I had to cartoonize this, I just thought it would be more worthwhile or more fun. So here we go, getting closer and closer. I don't know if I ever nailed this one, but there we go. That's the closest I got, folks. Still going to soften that hair out. The hair's still not completely right. His eyebrows were too big. He doesn't have big bushy eyebrows. There's George. That's what I landed on. I think you can tell who it's supposed to be. And I'm drawing a character. I'm not drawing the actor, but I wanted it to have enough of the, And then Kramer. I thought Kramer would be easy. I guess he was the easiest, but you'll see this is I completely scratched this first attempt. It's fine. It was fine. It looked a little too elderly with the face. He's got a very craggy face. And this would have been okay, but I knew that I could do a little better. None of these I feel like is a home run. They were good enough to share with the world in post. And, the reaction was appropriate. This was not a viral sensation. I'm way too down on myself in these videos. I love my art. I love working on it. But I got to be honest about it too. I'm not posting these because they're amazing. I'm posting them because I did it. And oh boy. And I'm committed to sharing my art and seeing where it takes me. So that's why we're here. We're getting there. Little better. This one, a little less cartoony, a little less caricatured, actually. I liked the body, so I kept my first draft of his kind of weird angular body. And this is where I landed with Kramer. That's about it. I'm already coloring now. Thank you for your time. I'll see you in the next video. And maybe maybe in 6 months, I'll try another batch of caricatures. All right, Josh out.